Hello, Knights.
I'm London.
And I'm Clara. We will be your news anchors for today, Thursday, September 14th, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and go to level 0. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
The lunch for today is meatball sundae and Papa John's pizza. As a reminder, lunch is free for everyone for the rest of this year. However, the snacks like ice cream and chips are not free, and you have to pay for those. Please be sure you have money in your lunch account before grabbing any snacks.
The weather for today has a high of 76 and a low of 54. There's a low chance of rain later in the day, so it looks like we will have recess.
Miss Reed is selling sports brands in room C106. They are $15 and you will get it into all sporting events for this school year.
Students, you can still turn in your chocolate money, but you will not gain any rewards. If you don't turn in your money, the school will bill your parents for the money you owe. Teachers, if you have any money to turn in and send one of your students from LEAP to the office with your candy for them.
In fall sports news, the Lady Knights volleyball team beat the Birds of Hendersonville. They won with a score of 15-11, with the player of the game being Amelia Dalton. Great job, Knights. AVMS soccer team tied against Hendersonville Middle 1-1. The goal was scored by Yasha Diaz. Liam Wesley had 6 saves in the game. The player of the game is Ricardo Badilio for his great defense. Soccer and volleyball will both take on Flat Rock next Monday, the 18th, here at Apple Valley. Come on out and support your Knights.
Today, the football team has a game against Polk. This will be an away game and a kickoff at 4:30. Let's go Knights. Also, we have our first tailgate of the year. Next Thursday, the 21st, start making plans to stay after school tailgate and watch the Knights football team take on Hendersonville Middle. $5 gets you a hot dog, chips, a drink, and entrance to the game. Sounds like an awesome time. If you are an athlete and you want to buy your very own board, it costs $20. Turn in the money to the office to your very own board.
Spirit Week will take place all next week. On Monday, the 18th, is Crocs and Socks Day. On Tuesday, the 19th, is Barbie vs. Ken Day. On Wednesday, the 20th, the theme is football and football. On Thursday, the 21st, come in your Knights gear or decked out with camo. On Friday, the 22nd, the theme is Taylor Swift eras. Come dressed up as Tay-Tay or as your favorite decade.
If you are interested in playing softball in the spring, there will be a meeting tomorrow morning. Come down to the gym as soon as announcements are over.
And now, nightly news reporter Evan Lewis with a special interview with Apple Valley Band Director Mr. Summers.
Hello, Knights. I'm Evan Lewis, and we're here with our very own band director here at Apple Valley, Mr. Summers. How you doing today, Mr. Summers?
Great.
Sorry.
How are you?
Pretty good. Hopefully it's a good day today.
Absolutely.
So we have a few questions prepared for you.
Sure.
Our first one is, so what do you have planned for the band this year or during the future?
Well, I want us to have a good year. Obviously, I want to continue to grow. The main focus usually each year is to figure out where we want to be in the spring and kind of build backward. So we're working now to on all the grade levels to look at where we want to be going into next year, and we start building it with the skills and musicality that we're going to need to achieve those goals.
So how do you build those skills throughout the year?
We do technical exercises. We play easier music toward the beginning of the year and kind of ramp that up as the year goes. Focusing on specific sections that might need more work. For instance, if the clarinets need to do a better job with scales, then we're going to focus on scales with the clarinets at the beginning, and then that's going to build. And really, everybody can build with those technical exercises.
Nice. Next question is, what is the goal that you have for the band trip for New York City?
Really, the goal of the trip is obviously to have a great performance in Carnegie Hall. The trip is also really a reward. The invitation to go on this trip is a result of all the past bands and their hard work, and it's kind of a pay it forward kind of thing. This 8th grade band has worked really hard for 3 years now, and really is the culmination of a lot of work to get this invitation and be able to go and perform in such a prestigious venue.
Why is Carnegie Hall so prestigious?
Well, part of its location, part of it is where it is, kind of the history of what's happened there. The New York Phil and all these different groups perform there regularly, but there are certain student performance groups that are allowed to come in. So our festival will be several groups from throughout the country that will be playing for this event. So it gives students a chance to see the hall from the inside, to actually get to be on the stage and to play on stage. So it's such a neat event.
Sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun for the band.
Yeah.
Our next question is, how do you feel about your new group of 6th graders?
Yeah, they're doing great. This is always a tough part of the year for 6th grade because we have to get all the instruments and get everybody assigned an instrument and try to figure out how to make a sound. And it's just a very slow, I always say it's like starting a train. But once we get going, you better hang on. So we're in the slow trying to get going right now. But they're doing great. I'm enjoying it.
I'm sure they're enjoying it too. Our next question is, how many pieces of music does the band work on at one time?
It really depends on the group. We do anywhere from 2 up to 4 for a concert, just usually because of time. If it was just one band on a concert, we might be able to work up 5 or 6 tunes, but usually we're playing with several other ensembles and maybe even the high school band. So usually 2, 3, 4 is our max.
Well, last question for you today is, what's your favorite piece of candy?
Well, being one of my students, you kind of know that I don't really do a lot of favorites, but I do like chocolate. Always like Smarties, so yeah.
Well, if you want to bring Mr. Summers a piece of candy, bring us some chocolate or Smarties.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Summers.
Well, thank you.
Let's go back to London and Clara.
As Knights, we will strive for achievement, value, mindfulness, and strength. Have a great Thursday and go Knights!